Hello you guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am waiting on Christopher to get home because he stayed at his dad's house last night and I have some errands to do. So I'm waiting on him to get home so I can get this stuff done. But I just took a shower and dried my hair. Ashlyn's being grumpy right now. She was rough last night. She kept waking up fussing, didn't want to go back to sleep no matter what I did. So yeah, she's been doing that the past couple of nights, which really sucks because usually she's a pretty good sleeper through the night anyways. Sorry about the swaying. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, errands. I need to go by the pharmacy to pick up a prescription for Ashlyn before they get rid of it, because it's been a minute since it was sent over or whatever. Oh, I don't know. I have to go by Office Depot to print out a shipping label for another boat order that I'm about to package up here in a second. We're supposed to get groceries today, and we need to go by the bank. And then obviously I need to drop the package off at a post office as well. So that's what I need to get done today. I need to sit down. Just kidding. Okay, so some changes are happening this week. I'm having to make a lot of sacrifices for my children right now. But the other day, Christopher got called to go back to work. So he starts on Wednesday. It's currently Monday. And yeah, he's been out of work since early April. So he's been home for quite a while without any work. And it's definitely going to take some adjusting because he's been home for so long. We're so used to the routine we have now and having him here all day. So getting used to him going to work now and being gone for 5 days of the week, and it could turn into more if they pick up more overtime. So it's gonna take some adjusting that I'm now gonna be home with the kids by myself all day, and this job that he is going to is an hour and a half away, so that sucks. It's a lot of gas, a very big commute. That's 3 hours round trip every day. So yeah, that sucks, as well as that makes it to where he has to leave earlier and get home later because his work hours are usually like 7 to 3, but because it's an hour and a half away, it's closer to, well actually it'll be more 7 to 5, but it's closer to like 5 to 7 or something like that. So that sucks, and it's making things very complicated over here because, as you guys saw in one of my last vlogs, London's class just picked back up every Thursday morning. Jeez, kid, there's a lot of bubbles. And we only have one vehicle. So, yeah, it's very difficult trying to figure this stuff out because we don't live near anyone that is also going to the job that he could carpool with. Goodness. So figuring out him being able to carpool at least on Thursdays is already complicated. Like, we have some possibilities that we have to, like, he's supposed to talk to people. He has to talk with some of the guys that he will be working with about the possibility of carpooling, but like I said, they don't live like near us really, so what would have to happen is we would have to then meet someone in the morning and at night, meaning I'd have to drag me and both kids out at like 5 in the morning to go meet up, most likely in Canton, which is like 20-30 minutes away, and then come home and then do it again to pick them up after work. So that's like the only way that I would be able to have the car. We're in the process of trying to save up to get a second car so we don't have to worry about this anymore, but it takes time and things keep happening. So yeah, that's something we are working towards. But the other thing that really sucks about this is doctor's appointments that we have right now. Ashlyn has an appointment next week that I had to reschedule. I'm really mad about this, but she was supposed to have an appointment tomorrow for a weight check and a stool check, and he got called and said he was gonna start tomorrow. So I was like, well, there's no way that I can make that appointment because you can't miss orientation, blah, blah, blah. So then I called and was like, hey, can I reschedule this for next week? Because we talked to his mom, who his mom is supposed to, like, she's been planning to come up here to visit us. She just didn't know when because she was waiting on getting paid so that she could come up here. But he had to ask her and be like, is there any way he could come up this week because Sandra needs help with the kids for doctor's appointments because I got called back to work and I can't miss. So I had to reschedule them for next week whenever she should be here. We don't have any definite answers yet, I don't think. So yeah, I called to reschedule for next week, and like only like an hour or two after I did that, after they had closed, Christopher got called again or like texted or something saying that they changed the start date to Wednesday. So technically I could have kept the appointment yesterday, but yeah, I had already rescheduled it and couldn't call back. So I really am kind of irritated about that situation because it would have been so much easier to just do it our way, the way that we've been doing, where, you know, we'll go, him and London will sit in the car and wait, and I'll go in with Ashlyn because of all the COVID restrictions, which also makes everything so much more complicated. Siblings and other people aren't allowed in the doctor's office. So with Ashlyn's appointments, only I'm allowed in. With London's appointments, which she hasn't had one besides one of them together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only one parent and no siblings that don't have an appointment can go in. So they can't go in. So I can't go by myself for these appointments because I would have no one to take London while I go in with Ashlyn. You know? So yeah, that kind of sucks. As well as I finally made myself an appointment for something that I'm going to be touching up on in a different video separately that I've kind of been putting off for years now, and I finally decided to just get it over with and do something about it. So I made an appointment for next week before he had been called to go to work. It was actually the morning of him being called. I called that morning and scheduled an appointment, and then he got woken up with a call and was him being told to go back to work, all in the same day. This all happened. And yeah, with my appointments, neither kids can go in with me. I have never left Ashlyn with anyone, and I don't know that I could yet. Like, as you guys know, she's an incredibly fussy baby, and I couldn't imagine leaving her with someone else. But she can't go in with me. Neither of them can go in with me. So if we did figure out a way for me to have the car and him go to work, it still doesn't solve the problems because they can't go with me because of the COVID restrictions. So like, everything is just so complicated and I hate it. It's so stressful on me. And that's what I'm saying, like, his mom is supposed to be coming to help out with those 2 appointments, at least for now. We'll have to figure something else out for future appointments. But yeah, it sucks having no family nearby, for one, and also only having one vehicle, and just all of these things combined that make stuff like this so complicated. I just put Ashlyn in her seat in front of the TV with Lilo and Stitch because she loves Lilo and Stitch. For a 3-month-old, I've never seen this young of a baby that interested in TV. At least, like, London never was. London didn't get interested into TV until a couple months ago. But she loves watching Lilo and Stitch. Hopefully she'll stay calm long enough for me to do the bows really quick. So, yeah, I guess I'll kind of show you guys what I've been doing to package the bows. I ordered these little, sorry you can't see, these little mailer things off Amazon. And for now I'm having to go to Office Max, Office Depot, whichever one it is, every time to print off the labels because I don't have a label, or I don't have a printer. But maybe I will invest in one if this picks up enough, like I kind of explained before. But just so you guys know, the Facebook page will be linked in the description box if you want to check it out. That's kind of where I'm running things, is over on that Facebook page that I created, just because it's a lot easier to keep it separated than how I was just doing it on my own personal Instagram. So I did switch over to using a Facebook page, and yeah, like I explained, I really want to get rid of what I have now so that I can get some cool Halloween prints, because I know a lot of you would like some fall Halloween stuff, because I mean, it is the season, but I have to get rid of this stuff first. And with these bows, you guys, I wanted to make them as affordable as I could without digging myself a hole, if that makes sense, because I have 2 daughters. I love bows, but especially having 2, like trying to buy 2 bows of, like, if you want multiple different prints and stuff, it can get really expensive. So I did a bunch of research and I like compared prices and, you know, did the math on what I've spent and stuff like that. And I'm trying to just keep it as low as I can without like going negative myself. Like, I still need to be able to make the money back from materials, but I still want to help give you out there with your daughters or nieces or granddaughters or anything like that. I want to give you affordable options, but still quality, cute bows, because like you can get super cheap bows off of Amazon, but they're not the best quality. They don't have the cute prints. I have a whole pack for Ashlyn, and honestly, like, they're cute. They came in a lot of colors. It helps with matching different outfits, but they kind of like, they mess up really easily because they're cheap. And you know, those bows just aren't as cute of a style in my opinion. Like, anything's cute on a baby, but I just love like the super cute prints and bright colors, and the fabric is awesome. Like cheetah and flowers, sunflowers, stripes, polka dots, different stuff like that you can't really just pick up anywhere. And places like Etsy, it's almost double what I decided to charge, because I really wanted to help people out, because I know myself, I've wanted to be able to go all out and get all these cute bows, but can't afford to just get double bows for 2 kids, as well as get multiple different designs to match other outfits and stuff. Like, what good is 1 or 2 bows here or there gonna do? So if any of you do have nieces, granddaughters, daughters, anything like that, and you are interested and you like bows like I like bows, just please check it out. And hopefully I will have different prints soon. Well, we just got back from our errands. It's after 7, which is like putting us way behind. I usually like to leave for errands around 1, but we didn't leave until 4 because Christopher took too long getting back from his dad's. The house is a complete mess. So yeah, we haven't even had dinner. So there's dirty dishes that we need to clean before we can cook dinner. Then we gotta cook dinner. The trash needs to be taken out because there's trash everywhere, because he didn't take it out before he went. And that's his job. And also we have a ton of groceries to put away that he's bringing upstairs right now. Ashlyn was grumpy, like, as we were checking out, she started, no. As we were checking out, she started crying, and then she just screamed the whole time in the car. When we had to go to the ATM, we had to go drop off the package, and then come home. Didn't get to go to the pharmacy because she was already mad enough. I just said, screw it. I don't want to listen to her cry anymore, so we'll have to do that. another time. Move, London. I'm like dying of thirst.
Huh?
So I'm dying of thirst. You warm. You warm. You just wanted to be held? Oh, you got a hair in your face. Where's it stuck at? All right, let's get these groceries out so I can do the haul. Jesus Christ, Rhea. Nick's out. Come on, Nixie. Come here.
Come on down. Woo! Jay thought.
Thanks. Ice cream. Get the other one. A lot of stuff, like I said. So let's go through this. You got some work stuff, socks, shirts, t-shirts, underwear, whatever. To go back, Ashley needed diapers, I needed conditioner, and then all this food. So we got potatoes, he picked out soup, we got some veggies, mac and cheese, spaghetti noodles, he got this little salt and pepper for work, soup, Vienna sausages. Yeah, put them down. We got some chicken fried rice, hamburger buns, variety chips, some cereal, spaghetti sauce, brownie mix, rice, fruit snacks, ramen. I don't even know where to start. We got mustard, ranch, mayonnaise, cashews, some dairy-free creamer, soy milk, some more body armors, dairy-free yogurt, pretzel sticks, water packets. I also got some vanilla extract and some cake batter extract, juice, fruit cups, some yogurt squeezes, and applesauce pouches. Yeah, what is that? Sandwich meat, some different Lunchables. I got flax seeds, sunflower seeds, gravy mix, got some lemon, some oranges, a roast, a bunch of ground beef, some pork chops, we got bacon, we have sausage links under there, there's some steak under there, and a bunch of chicken breasts, pepper jack cheese, frozen pizza, some cookie dough, some of those little frozen TV dinners, some frozen little mini pizzas, Danimals, ham. There's some more frozen meals under there, some mega bowls. We got eggs, plant butter, frozen broccoli, some frozen fish, salad, some frozen fruit, American cheese, this vegan cookie dough bites. I got some non-dairy ice cream and then regular ice cream, and then I got taco cheese, and then I got this plant-based cheese, and that's everything, right? It's crazy that that's everything, but it looks like so much food, which, I mean, it is. I have to sit here and put all this away, but what?
So try carrying it.
I'm good.
3 trips upstairs.
Your hair's very flat. So, yeah, we had to get a lot of groceries today because 1, we needed groceries. 2, he needs stuff for lunches for work. 3, I have to quit dairy. So, I had to get regular groceries for them with regular dairy, but then I had to get my separate stuff that's dairy free because I've touched on it a bit before in a different video. I think it was like zoomed in or something, but I touched on it a little bit in a different video. At Ashlyn's lactation consultant appointment, they found blood in her stool and recommended that I start with cutting out dairy, because typically what blood in the stool means is baby has some sort of intolerance to something in your diet that they're getting through your breast milk, which causes the gastrointestinal tract, I have so much trouble with that word, to be inflamed. It's very painful. That's why she's so fussy and has so many stomach and gas issues. And it can cause problems with absorbing nutrients right, so it makes it harder for her to gain weight. As you guys know, she's had problems with gaining weight, which also plays into the tongue tie and not eating enough. So it's a combination of all of those things that made it to where she's just super duper fussy and isn't gaining weight very well. So what happens with the diet intolerance, there are so many like main ones. Like, it could technically literally be anything in my diet that she is sensitive to. There's not really a real way of knowing. You just kind of have to play around and experiment. But there are like a few top allergens. Like, it's not a full-blown allergy, but it's kind of like an allergy. London, it's dead. But the number one thing that they tell you to start cutting out first is always dairy. And then there are things like soy, gluten, wheat. I don't know, is wheat one? I don't know. There's soy, gluten, eggs, there might be something else, but those are like a few of the top allergens / intolerances, dairy being number 1. So they want me to cut out dairy, and I have to wait a couple weeks. It takes a couple weeks to get out of my system, and then it has to get out of her system before we can see like any improvements on if that is what was causing her stomach issues and everything. London, don't be pulling stuff down. So I have to wait a couple weeks of eating dairy free and see if it helps. If it does, then I'm just gonna have to wait it out and stay dairy free until she either grows out of it, or I don't know. It's as long as I'm breastfeeding. If she doesn't grow out of the intolerance, I have to stay dairy free. And then once she starts eating real food, I'm obviously gonna have to feed her dairy free food as well. But I'm hoping she just grows out of it, because I mean, it sucks. Dairy is a big part of my diet, and it's gonna be pretty tough with dinners and everything like that with not being able to eat dairy, because dairy is in so much stuff. So obviously I'm hoping that she does just grow out of it, because
put it back. Sorry
to say it's really inconvenient for me, but when it comes down to it, I'm gonna do what I have to do for her. It just really sucks. You have to make a lot of sacrifices as a mother. If she doesn't get better, then that means that it could be something else in my diet, and I literally will have to go along the list and keep cutting different things out until we find what makes her happier, and then stay off of whatever that is. So this is the journey that we are on now. So going dairy free is rather expensive, because like I said, I had to buy like practically double groceries, because I need stuff for them.
You put it all away?
Stuff for, I don't know, take a look.
That means no.
Stuff for all of us, and then stuff for just me. Like, I had to get vegan / dairy free. Butter, cheese, milk, creamer, yogurt, ice cream. I had to check like most of the foods to make sure nothing contained milk, because so many random things have milk. Meatballs have milk. What other random thing had milk? Like just
milk. Why are you
gravy.
saying it like that?
I can't have brown gravy. There's
milk.
just
There's milk in it.
there's just so many random things that have milk in them that
Milk.
I can no longer have.
Milk.
And
milk.
then I have to be careful about ingredients. Like, I have to change, like if something needs
Go that
milk
way.
in the recipe, I'm gonna have to use a dairy-free milk. Which are disgusting to me. Like, I'm such a picky eater, and I like what I like, and I don't like to try new things. And I'm having to try a lot of new things. And I'm gonna be limited to very few things that I actually like that I'm allowed to eat. So, it makes no sense to me. Things like meatballs and brown gravy have milk in them.
Got ice cream on the counter there, buddy.
But Oreos don't. Oreos don't have milk in them. But brown gravy mix and meatballs do. I need to go put these groceries away so we can get started on dinner. He's over there. Okay. I'm so tired. I'm so thirsty. I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna put groceries away and then do dinner and then probably bed. She is fed and changed, so hopefully she'll stay calm so I can just throw everything up. I'm doing. Hello. You chilled in there. I'm doing. Okay, let's put this up. She saw me put my shoes up, so now she put her shoes up. I kind of saved those shoes, I think. I don't know.
I got poop.
Wouldn't be our vlog without that. Finally got all the groceries away.
Yeah.
Here's our snack cabinet slash baking. Freezer. I can't wait to taste these little vegan cookie dough chips. Cookie dough chunks, whatever. Hopefully they're good. And then hopefully this ice cream isn't terrible. I got cookie dough non-dairy and fudge brownie non-dairy. They didn't have very many options at all. She's getting mad. Oopsies. Yeah, look at all those wonderful dishes. If it'll focus, yeah. So, gotta get started on dinner. And then here's our fridge that I tried to have as organized as possible, but it's so much random stuff. But she's messing with these because I gotta put the cereal up. Hey, can you start throwing this stuff in the trash, please?
Nanny.
Change of plans.
Nanny.
We're gonna get McDonald's because I'm really not in the mood to deal with dinner, so I'm gonna go order us some McDonald's.
Nanny.
Dairy free. I actually can have their chicken nuggets.
Nanny.
But I can't have their fries. And I can't have a McFlurry, so I'd like to have one last McFlurry.
Nanny.
Yeah, we're gonna
Nanny.
get nuggies.
Nanny. 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 Nanny.
Ouch. I need to, real quick while I'm thinking about it, I'm writing out our weekly dinners. If you guys have been keeping up with me, you know that I am obsessed with sour cream. And I don't know how I ever live without sour cream because I put sour cream in so much stuff. I'll dip chicken tenders in sour cream. I put sour cream in my stroganoff, which I can't even have stroganoff. I put sour cream, a ton of sour cream on potatoes. I put sour cream on tacos. I dip my quesadillas in sour cream. So I love sour cream. And tacos, I usually would put meat, cheese dip, and sour cream. Can't have cheese dip. Have to use vegan cheese, which is probably going to be disgusting to me, and now I can't use regular sour cream. So I had to find a vegan sour cream recipe, and I looked one up. And guys, the ingredients of this sour cream: Dijon mustard, lemon juice, water I think was one, and the main ingredient, cashews. How do you make sour cream out of cashews? So I'm gonna have to make that one of these days, and hopefully it's not completely disgusting because I don't really like plain potatoes. Something that I came up with for our new meal plan now that I can't have dairy and there are only so many dinner options and Christopher would get sick of having the same things over and over again. So I made it to where we have repeats twice a month of certain things, some things don't repeat, and then 3 things that I did. Whatever Wednesday, which means anything in the house, like leftovers, ramen, frozen pizza, just make something for yourself separately. No, we're not gonna cook like a consecutive dinner. Fend for yourself Friday. Same as whatever Wednesday, but for Friday. And then Saturday, I named it Somewhere Saturday, meaning we'll probably just get takeout. Because the reason I did Saturday actually is because I wrote out a weekly meal plan for the months, or a monthly meal plan that I broke up weekly, if that makes sense. And whenever I went back to write a grocery list and looking at it, I realized for some reason I only did Sunday through Friday. Completely forgot about Saturday. Did not feel like going in and redoing it, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make something up. So that's what that is. This week isn't really gonna be like that though, because I mean it's a little wonky. And for yourself. Ashlyn, I'm gonna get you in a second. Thursday will be ham and rice. If you're one of those people out there that just randomly throughout the day are like, okay, tonight's dinner is gonna be this, and you literally do that every day, how? I literally have to plan out by the week. I am a planner, so I plan the week's meals out ahead of time, so I have the whole week planned out. Those people that just out on a whim are like, huh, what do I have the ingredients for to make for dinner? Ah, spaghetti. I guess I'll make spaghetti. How do you do that? First of all, I shop weekly, so I will make a list. I'll make a dinner schedule. Then I'll make a grocery list including all the ingredients that I need for those dinners. And then I buy those groceries. And then that's what I do. Like, how do y'all have just random ingredients for random meals all the time? London was just shoulder deep in a cereal container. She thinks I don't know what she's doing. Come on, let's go order our nuggies. I needed to get this done. Where's my phone? It's in my pocket. Let's go order some nuggies. Yeah, nuggets. Oh man. Turns out his mom is not coming because she went back to work. So now I have no idea what I'm gonna do about our appointments because like I said, Ashlyn has an appointment next Tuesday, or no, next Wednesday. London's not allowed in. Christopher's gonna be at work, so if it's either I'm gonna have to ask them, is there any way London can come in? If they say no, then Ashlyn's just not gonna be able to go to her appointment, which sucks. And then with my appointment, which is the next day, Thursday, I'm assuming that nobody but the patient is allowed in. And once again, either I'm gonna call them and say, is there any way my kids can come with me because I don't have a babysitter, but I need this appointment. And if they say yes, then I'll just have to deal with taking both kids by myself. If they say no, I'm gonna have to cancel my appointment and be screwed out of that too, which is something that I really need. That, like I said, I've been putting it away, or I've been putting it off for years, and I finally am trying to make myself get out there and do it, and it's too complicated, and it really sucks. You looking at the TV? What is that? That's not no Lilo and Stitch. There's not no Lilo and Stitch on now. This video is probably long at this point. So I suppose I'm gonna go ahead and sign out for today. I think I covered all of my points. I hope you guys, I need to do his account, frick. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. Subscribe to the channel before you go if you have not already. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Me. Did you just fart? Was that a fart? A hair. Hair.
All of my scars start to heal when I'm with you, and I can't explain how I feel when I'm with you. Just give a little bit of your heart